So today I'm going to make another duct tape art piece. To see the tutorial of how to do a duct tape art piece, go to my first video where I titled it "How to Make Duct Tape Art." So I'm going to just rush through the different steps, and I'll just tell you which colors I'm using. So I'm going to do another biblical quote on this one. So I'm going to use my purple, I'm going to use my blue, and we're going to use white. I have a cutting board underneath because I'm making this on my bed and I don't want to cut into my sheets with the X-Acto knife. You can use an X-Acto knife or a box cutter. I prefer to use the X-Acto knife. Both work though. So once I have put all the duct tape on there, I have written what I want to put on here on a loose leaf paper. And then I go over top of that. I have the word. I put it down and I go over top of it with a Sharpie, and it makes like an imprint of the words. I didn't realize this till I made that tutorial video before, that I could do that, and it makes it a lot easier because that way you don't have to worry about like trying to rub off marker at the end. So, and you could literally put any of the colors on the top. So, I will get back to you once I finish putting all the colors on. So, I just finished my last layer, which is purple. Now I'm going to start doing the imprint of the the verse I want to do. So, while I do that, I will have paused the video, and then you'll see me the next time you see this board, it'll have a little imprint of the biblical verse or biblical quote that is inspirational, and then I'll show you afterwards. Okay, so I've done the imprinting of the word, which is kind of hard to see. So if you don't see it now, you will see it when I start cutting. So yeah, I'll cut my first word and then off camera, and then you will see what it looks like after I finish the first word. So this is my first word. Yeah, so I'll get back to you when I finish cutting and peeling my second word, and so on. So yeah. Hope you, why did that happen? I hope you enjoy me unveiling what this biblical verse is. So my next word I peeled off was is. Nothing is. I'll get back to you when I do the third one. Okay, so that word took a long time. So far it says nothing is impossible. I still have 2 more words left to go. So once I finish my next word, I'll come back and you'll see that. So I just finished my 4th word. So that was with. Now I have 1 more word left, and when I finish that, you will then see the rest of my piece. So I'm going to finish the last word on here off camera, and then once I've finished it, I'll show you guys again. Okay, so I finished my last word. Altogether it says, nothing is impossible with God. Now, I only need 1 more thing. This is a verse, so I need to write in the corner what verse it is. So, while I do that, off camera, so I'll do that off camera, sorry, and then, show you it again when it has the verse. This one is probably going to go into my locker as a locker decoration. Also, something that I can read in case I feel like I'm feeling down. So I put the verse on there. It's Luke 1:37. Don't know if you can see it there. So I did that. Now I'm going to etch it, which basically means that I'm going to cover the edges in one solid color. When I do duct tape art at school, I don't need to do that because the board that I'm using is a lot thinner than this. But right now it's a bunch of jiggity pieces right now. So I'm just going to etch it and off camera and then show you what it looks like. Yeah, so I just finished etching the board. Now it's all one. I think it just looks a lot better when you etch it at the end. Then you don't see a bunch of different colors on the side of it. I think it just looks more better. So there's my duct tape art I made today. It took a lot longer than this video took to make, but it is a very inspirational quote, and I probably will put this up in my locker. So, yeah.